What happens when a game gets banned off of a platform like Steam? You would think that it would maybe fade into obscurity because of the massive weight that Steam holds in the marketplace. But in the case of this game, being banned off of multiple platforms may have ended up being the best possible PR for a horror game that you could ever have. Welcome to Horses. Horses is a horror game that very recently just launched, and we're going to get to play a little bit of it later on in this video, but I thought it would be worth having a little bit of a review of the game, and the history and the controversy that has surrounded it. There's a lot of drama that is hovering around this game, and it makes it an interesting story to tell. Santaragione is a developer that is behind the game Horses, and they have quite a number of games under their belt as far as uploading on Steam is concerned. Saturnalia being one of them, which is an award-winning single-player survival horror game. The price is a little bit steep at $25.99, but these people are not a developer that is fresh and new to the game. They've cut their teeth on Steam before, but article upon article have been pouring out about this studio because, first of all, Steam delisted their game Horses, and then just after they were about to release, it was also removed from the Epic Game Store as well, which obviously there's other options, but Steam and Epic probably take up 90+% of the market share of digital storefronts that people buy games from. Valve and Epic both say that Horses violates their sexual content policy. Humble, which also banned but has since reinstated the game, also said nothing about why the game was actually banned. Now, there are some things that are in this game that are extremely heavy, and also stuff that I do think maybe shouldn't really be in video games, and we'll get to that soon. But I do think there is a lack of communication from these platforms on why games are not allowed to be put on them. The developers themselves said that nobody was clear about the reasons why things were taken down, but this tiny $3.99 video game has been absolutely blasted into orbit and probably caught a bajillion more eyes than it ever would because of something as silly as change something in your game. If Steam or if Epic actually really wanted this game to be put on their platform, they would just tell them what was wrong with it. It would be changed. There would be no drama. But this game has been stuck in the pipeline for over 2 years, trying to just cobble together an idea as why the game wouldn't be posted. After a lot of back and forth, Valve finally responded to a statement on GameDeveloper.com, and they said, after our team played through the build and reviewed the content, we gave the developer feedback about why we couldn't ship the game on Steam, consistent with our onboarding rules and guidelines. A short while later, the developer asked us to reconsider the review, and our internal content review team discussed that extensively and communicated to the developer our final decision that we were not going to ship the game on Steam. Now, the thing with this is that, unfortunately, platforms like Steam, platforms like Epic Games, they are under absolutely zero legal obligation to actually tell you why they're not going to engage with you in any way as far as selling your game is concerned. You have the right as a private business to refuse service for any and all reasons that you can think of without giving an explanation. And to be fair, if you look at the content warning of this game, take your pick of things that might be uncomfortable for people and might end up being something that would get it removed. Physical violence, psychological abuse, gory imagery, mutilation, blood, depictions of slavery, physical and psychological torture, domestic abuse, sexual assault. Like, the list goes on and on of things that are just a complete grenade. But in a statement from the developers themselves, they talk about the journey and what all happened. So one of the biggest questions in this Q&A is how old are the characters in Horses? Now, I think one of the things that people have kind of narrowed down to the reason being why this game was removed is that there is a scene within the game, and we can see right here in the statement from the developers themselves, there's an incomplete scene on day 6 in which a man and his young daughter visit the farm. The daughter wants to ride one of the horses. In the game, the horses are humans wearing a horse mask, and they get to pick which one. What followed was an interactive dialogue sequence where the player is leading by a lead as if they were a horse, a naked adult woman with a young girl on her shoulders. The scene is not sexual in any way, but it's possible the juxtaposition is what triggered the flag. I think that's probably pretty cut and dry that that is absolutely the case. And also, it's a bit iffy, I would say. I mean, listen, I appreciate, especially horror artists, people like to push the boundaries and stuff like that of what makes people uncomfortable, because that's, like, generally speaking what a lot of horror is making people uncomfortable, whether that be body horror, cosmic horror, or just good old-fashioned jump scares, right? But you have to be prepared for platforms and people to not want to have your stuff on it as well, I think is the main thing. This was changed, I believe. But beyond all the controversy, a lot of the reviews of this game are apparently quite positive. A reviewer from Fingerguns saying, they've come away from their brief time with horses desperate for more. It's unpredictable and jagged, playing like a haunted art house farming sim. I, for one, am grateful that horses exists. Gaming would be more boring without projects like it. I do find it invigorating to play a game like Horses, which takes the specific varieties of ugliness only video games are capable of and leaves them proudly on the surface. I've always had a bit of a weird problem with Steam content as it goes in the past. There is such an abundance of like pornographic slop that has just been on that website forever. And I think now they have supremely overcorrected it, which I still think is probably for the best. But there's obviously some changes that had to be made to the game, and I do agree with those changes to make it, I don't want to say fit for market, but just sellable, I guess. The sad thing is, I guess, is this puts the developers supremely in danger because not being able to sell on Steam is like not being in a major grocery store when you're trying to have like some kind of food or beverage company. You know, you need to be in these big supermarkets to have any chance of surviving out there. But this controversy could very well be the saving grace because a lot of people were talking about this game online. A lot of people were probably going to check it out who absolutely had no intention of checking it out, and a lot of people will have heard of it who would have never, ever heard of it before that, myself included. I have a lot of problem with video games being released. You only have to take one look at the Nintendo eShop to see like the kind of stuff that is accessible by children for some reason. But I think it's about time we see for ourselves, what is this game like? What is Horses like? And for $3.99, are we going to come away from this with any kind of poignant or somber experience? So welcome, finally, to Horses. I honestly am not really sure what to expect. I watched the trailer a while back when some of the controversy began, but who actually knows if it's going to be of any interest as a game? This is their trigger warnings and stuff like that. Presents distressing and morally uncomfortable situations. At times, progression may require actions that conflict with the player's personal values, including participation in oppression, coercion, or physical harm. Some scenes also feature unsettling sounds, such as chewing and swallowing, which may be disturbing for players with sound sensitivities or related phobias. Character dialogue also includes references to psychological trauma that may be upsetting, especially for those who may have had similar experiences in their past. Player discretion is advised. If you feel uncomfortable or upset while playing, consider stepping away and reaching out to someone you trust. This is your warning as well. If you want to leave us here, you're more than welcome to do so. I would never make you sit through something you don't want to sit through. If you're still a little bit morbidly curious about what this game is about, but you don't want to spend the money on yourself and you're not really sure, then let's proceed. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to look at that actually. Interaction, back, cancel tasks. That is a very strange way of cutting into an action taking place. I know that there's quite a lot of real videos that are in this game and are like spliced in with stuff that's happening. As far as that, I mean, the developers themselves also said that it is all credited actors within the game as well. Don't know why it reminds me of like a Half-Life 2 map or something like that. We've still got I mean, I guess this is taking place in the form of we are in a film right now. Like it's some kind of found footage film. It's a silent film as well. Okay, let's head down here. Who's this gentleman? Welcome, so nice to finally meet you. I've been waiting for a little while now. Tell me, did you have any trouble finding the place? No trouble at all. Glad to hear it. So your dad's making you get a summer job, eh? Well, it's always nice having a little money in your pocket. The lack of... I'm scared, okay? Tell me. Have you ever tried your hand at farm work before? The the long holds on the face is I don't know. Come on, don't worry. It's simple enough work. You're just gonna help me out around the farm. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time together. I promise. Come, let me show you around the property. Follow me, please. So what I want to quickly do is turn off the Italian title cards and just have it in English. I was like gonna do it for the love of the game, but I think having the dialogue being like a small thing at the bottom of the screen as opposed to being big in the middle is probably a little bit counterintuitive to people who are maybe watching on like their mobiles or something like that, or maybe they're on the second monitor and they don't want to like get the binoculars out to read what's at the bottom of the screen. This is your room. You can drop your bag down there. Let's put down our bag. I don't know, like there's some things about this that remind me of... This is my room now. Please don't go sticking your nose around there, okay? Anselmo, it's, how should I put it? Private. Worth trying. It reminds me a little bit of there was like I can't remember who the developers were, but it was like a HP Lovecraft adaptation of Shadow over Innsmouth that came out in like in the era, it must be like the early 2000s, maximum like mid to late 2000s. I dare say it would never have seen the light of the 2010s, and it had this like really uncanny look of the models of the characters that were in the game as well, and it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. This is a vegetable garden. You'll be spending quite a bit of time here. It's nice to grow your own food. Always good to be self-sufficient, eh? Do me a favor, go ahead and pick 2 carrots for me. I can most certainly do that. That's a big carrot, by the way. Pick up that carrot. Awesome. Pick up that carrot as well. Gonna head back to our guy. Wonderful, wonderful. Come on, I'm gonna show you my horses now. Tell me, do you like horses? Sure, horses are alright. Wonderful, wonderful. You're gonna love mine. Horses don't exist, of course. Ah, that's Fido. Grr. Okay then, we're gonna move straight past that. These long walks between objectives are quite harrowing, actually. Oh, I see what's going on here. Hello, gentlemen. These are my horses. They're my pride and joy. Let's take a little stroll around the property. Go ahead and get on the horse. I'm gonna push back. Don't be shy, Anselmo. I'm still not happy about it. You're a man, aren't you? Now get on. The only option left is to comply. Right. See, like it's very creepy until you do the Mario Kart. It's always like it's like a chocobo race situation of riding a man with a horse head on down a farm road. See that cabin over there? Don't go inside. It's off limits unless I invite you in, of course. The game like really gives you some time with your thoughts in between sections here. Hey, why don't we have ourselves a little race? Get ready. What? Go on, son. How, oh man, how could he be faster than me? Come on. Come on. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Ah, I think we lost. I think we lost. Is that it? That was just it. There's nothing. There's nothing else. I won. Maybe I'll give you a rematch another time if you've earned it. The horses did a good job, didn't they? You can reward them with the carrots you picked earlier. Okay. That's all for a day. We can start the real work tomorrow. Come on, tell me. What do you think? Are you excited about your new summer job? Not particularly. There's a lot of intentional choices that are being used in this game. The no music, the little sound effects, the holding on angles for like a very long amount of time. I'm really glad you're here, Anselmo. I'm getting old and the farm needs a lot of work. I can't handle it all myself the way I used to. Besides, it's wonderful to keep each other company while you're working during the day, while you're resting at night. Tell me, don't you agree? Yeah, dude, that is a horrendous face. Such a shame you'll only be here for 2 weeks, but who knows? Maybe you'll really take to it. Maybe you'll decide to stay with me a little longer. But enough talking. Come on, eat your dinner. But yeah, I mean, like the aspect ratio where it's like 4:3 instead of like 16:9, the lack of music, just I think even the way that you kind of just I mean, you get a sprint early, but you're not really able to actually sprint much of anything. You're given a long time of just the camera rolling in the background to kind of like anticipate the next moment. Do you want some more? No, thank you. I'm full. I think I know a guy that looks exactly like Anselmo. Oh. He gave us some more anyway. We better get some sleep. Tomorrow's going to be a tough day. Sweet dreams. So have we woken up in the middle of the night then? We must have. We all good over here, folks? Everything all good? Locked? Where's the dog at? The dog isn't here. We can have a look around. I'm almost certain that there's going to be some situation where we have to enter into... is this our uncle? I think it might be our uncle's ranch. I'm really scared. I'm really not sure. To be honest with you, I've got my headphones like way too loud in my ear. So it's becoming a cacophony of noise. I guess the only option for us is to join them. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Wow, okay. The front door's locked? Good morning, Anselmo. Did you sleep well? Like a little angel, eh? I made you breakfast. Come on, enjoy your meal. We've got... What are these? What are these? Wonderful. And now we're going to give breakfast to our good little doggy too. See the bowl on the kitchen counter? Use the ladle to fill it with slop from the pot and then bring it over to him. Make sure you feed him every day, eh? Okay, we can do that. We'll take the spatula, the ladle. It's an interesting way. Everything having like that interact is honestly the effect is pretty good. I can't deny it. Wait, hold on. Where's is there a dog bowl somewhere that I need to see the bowl on the kitchen counter? Yeah, we need to fill the bowl. Yep, that makes perfect sense. We're going to be taking that, and then... I didn't mean to open... I didn't mean to close the door, okay? Don't look at me like that, okay? Let's give it to the dog. Woof. Okay. Today we'll start by watering our lovely little vegetable garden. The watering can is in the tool shed out back. Fill it up at the sink on the side of the house. And remember, always put the tools back where they belong after you're done. Alrighty, so they're out back. Let's go around. All the horses are still there. So our tool shed is here. We've got the watering can. Doing 360s with it. And then there should be a tap on the side of the house. Just going to check every inch of it. Excuse me, fellas. Excuse me, folks. What are we doing? I keep doing like 360s with it every single time. Okay. Let's water some lettuce. Or is that cabbage? I think it may be a cabbage, actually. Water our carrots as well. Then we'll water our tomatoes, or tomatoes if you're from the US. And then some potatoes as well. So we're done with it. I guess we should put it back when we're done. I was like, do we have to speak to him first before... Oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, we're going to move away from that. Don't like that 1 ounce. We're going to put that back, and we're going to pretend that we didn't see that. So it's just a normal day. Not again. I'm sorry you had to see an awful thing like that. Listen, here's what we're going to do. Take the shovel from the tool shed and dig a hole in the graveyard. Then return to the tool shed and get the wheelbarrow. We'll meet in front of the tree. Yeah, we're just going to skirt past that one. See, in my head... Wait, hold on. Take the shovel from the tool shed. Okay, yeah. So it is in here. There it is, right there. Then we'll need to head to the graveyard, which is presumably... There we go, out this way. Fido, Gondrano, Mama, Papa, Bianca. Well, we've got to dig a grave here. We got to keep digging. Okay, that should be enough. So why don't we put our shovel back? Oh wait, we don't need to put it back yet because we're going to need to cover the grave, I suppose. Help me to move the body into the wheelbarrow. Right. Heave ho. Good. Now dump it into the grave. Yep, this is from the trailer, I suppose. Rumble thump. Thank you, I'll take care of the rest. Well, not exactly a good start, eh? Day 2. I mean, we gotta sit down and have our breakfast. We've been conditioned to do so. Even though our uncle isn't here. I want to feed the dog. Where is he? Good morning, Anselmo. Come here. I thought I had to do it every day. Today we're gonna get to know our task board. Please look over it carefully. Okay. On the left side, you'll see a list of all the tasks to do while I'm gone in the mornings. On the right side, there's a list of male horses. Now, Anselmo, listen carefully. Fornication among horses is strictly prohibited. If you see any horses fornicating, tell them immediately. The male horses are Primo, Vento, Agro, Poldo, Gramo, Galopolemo, Galopolemi, Fritz, Aculante, Bazzolo, Otto. Right, this is a big list of things I'm supposed to keep track of here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what I don't know what the likelihood of that is. Tell me, do you understand? Too many horses, buddy. Ah. Wait. Take this tag and hang it on the grave marker of the horse that died yesterday. Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough. We're gonna go up. We're gonna... we'll pick these. Guess the horse wants some flowers to put on the grave. That's very sweet. Where is that last flower, though? There it is, right there. It just reminds me so much of, like, an early 2000, like, just something that you would find at, like, a bargain bin somewhere that's, like, the worst. Like, when I say worst, I mean, like, the creepiest horror game you've ever played. Like, it's an authentic experience, so to speak. Eat your biscuits. Drink your tea. Oh, we do have to feed the dog this time. Yeah, I wasn't playing about, bruv. I knew about that. Okay, so... the dog isn't here, but we'll put it down regardless. Let's have a look at the task list for the day and see what we're saying. So we have to feed the dog, take the basket in the tool shed, pick the vegetables. When you're done, put the basket back, give the horses some hay. It's by the doghouse. Okay, so we can do that. Let's grab some hay. That is not the dog I remember there being. Grr. Right, well. Did I? I did feed the dog. Okay, it counts as me feeding the dog. Good to know, I suppose. We put the hay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, we're gonna. I think I'm definitely gonna. I'm probably gonna need to censor that one on the YouTube side of things, which is definitely not ideal for me. We're just gonna casually, like, walk in this kind of way, because whilst, you know, pixelated stuff is probably fine, there's an argument to be made that the sexual nature of what was going on over there is probably not. In the meantime, we need to get our basket. Let's take the basket over to the vegetable garden. Let's pick some vegetables. Let's just pretend that there's nothing untoward happening in this game. Does that sound good? There we go. Pick you up. Pick you up. Put you in the basket. Pop you in the basket. Any more? There's some big tomatoes here. A big potato. Oh, another big potato. Put it in the basket. Pick up, pick up. So take the basket, pick up the vegetables. When you're done, put the basket back. So I think we're probably. I want to believe that we've probably harvested as many as can be harvested. Oh, we got 8 out of 8, of course. We're just gonna continue to face this direction and put our basket back. There we go. Task list is done for the day. Ah, he's back. You finished your morning chores already. Wonderful, magnificent, bravo. Tell me, did you happen to notice any of the horses were fornicating? Yes, I did. Who was it? Mark a name next to it. I don't know. I don't know if that's... I don't know. Finish your dinner. Looks like you've got mail. Come, why don't you read it after dinner? Your mother insisted I'd write you a letter. Today is your 20th birthday. I'm 20 in this game? You've reached the age where it's time to start taking responsibility for your own life. A summer job, after you've wasted an entire semester, can only be a good thing for you. I hope you're working hard there. I hope that the farmer helps you understand the true meaning of hard work. I hope you finally start acting like a man. Focus, listen to what he says, do your duty, and get your head out of the clouds. You've already caused us a great deal of disappointment. This is your opportunity to make it up to us. Don't let us down, Dad. Happy birthday. I can't believe my little boy is already 20 years old. I'm so sad that we can't celebrate together, but I promise I'll bake your favorite cake when you come home. Everything is okay at home, so don't worry. I'm just not used to you being away for so long. Don't work too hard, okay? Take some time to enjoy the outdoors and be careful. Farm work can be so dangerous. Your mom loves you. Your mom loves you to the moon and back. I miss you so much. Write back as soon as you can and let me know how you're doing. P.S. Your father got rid of your insect collection. I didn't manage to change his mind. I'm sorry, honey. Everything okay? I used to have a little trouble with my parents too. My father, well, he never understood me. He was always very, very, how to put it, harsh with me ever since I was a kid. So we had this little dog. He started misbehaving as he got older. He would run around, how should I say this, rubbing himself on everything. Blankets, pillows, absolutely anything. Then one Sunday at our parish, after Mass, he tried to, you know, rub the priest's leg in front of everyone. I laughed because I thought it was funny at first, but that afternoon my father castrated him. He made me hold the dog down while we cut it off. Poor little thing. He screamed like you wouldn't believe. Come now, I don't need to bother you with stories like that. Everyone has a little trouble with their parents growing up, eh? Come, come. Go get some rest. Day 4. Oh, something smashed. No breakfast for me. No bowl. Woof woof. Wait, huh? I just picked up a horse off the toilet. I'm a little bit confused. Woof woof. Ah, I see. They've broken loose. I need to capture all of the horses. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm really sorry. I need to do this. I don't really want to, but I don't know where our guy is, man. Put them in. We need to capture 2 more and bring them back. It does not appear like there's any in there that I can access. Oh, there's a break in the fence? Oh my giddy aunt. So we're tracking the horse's footsteps then. Is it trying to make a break for it? Is it trying to make a break for it? Or am I trying to make a break for it? Well, there's one of the final horses. And the other one's on the other side as well. Freedom. No horse in the toilet this time. That's good to know. Good to see. Let's, no breakfast again. Meet me in the backyard. Alright, hold on. What's going on here? Oh, this is one of the ones that tried to escape. This isn't the first time this bitch was able to open the fence. So I have to teach him by being a little mean. It's the only way these horses understand. Do me a favor, get me the cotton and hydrogen peroxide from the bathroom cabinet. Okay. I did what I had to do. Disinfect her back. She needs to be in fine shape again by tomorrow. I think I'm doing the right thing here. There we go. Thank you. Finish your dinner. That noise. I get what they were saying about the noises of eating and stuff like that may put people off. Amongst the 30 other things it will be bad for you to experience. I'm proud of my horses, but every now and then some of them don't act like good horses should. And it's up to me, how should I say this, and get them back in line. You may have already noticed the crossed out names on the board. That's Fierro. He's a black horse with a white blaze and some markings over his eyes. He managed to escape a long, long time ago. I don't know how, but he still works around nearby. He hides in the forest outside, and sometimes he even tries to sabotage your farm. No, that's not how good horses act. Have you ever seen him, Anselmo? No, I have not. He knows. He knows. That's a relief. If you ever spot him, you have to let me know right away. Do you understand? Tell me you do. I'm rooting for the horses here, as you can imagine. Wonderful, wonderful. You're such a good young man. Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, I've actually got breakfast today. Let's go. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Little drinky poo. Ooh. And then we're gonna feed the dog. I'm hoping that it's a dog, and is it? To be honest with you, it might be the guy. The dog might have been a guy in there the whole time. I'm trying to think, man, but I'm like, you know what? The dog never came out, so it could have just been there the entire time, man. Collect manure from the horse enclosure with the bucket and dump it into the mound. Wash the horses with a water pump. Clean them well. We have visitors coming. Right, alright, alright. There may be horses humping here, so if the screen goes slightly... If it cuts to a part later on, just know that's why, okay? We have to collect... Oh, we gotta get a bucket, of course we gotta get a bucket. We gotta collect their manure. Here we go. Pick that up. Oh my god, we keep doing 360s with that thing. Let's put the bucket down. Let's get some poo. Put the poo in the bucket. And then we gotta dump it on the mound. And where the mound is, that will probably be it. Put the bucket back. Oh, okay. So, I believe this is the This is the scene that got the game banned originally. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what age the girl was in the original, but I think it was more of like the questionability of the age of the woman. Whereas now, I think it's like overtly obvious as opposed to like maybe implied that it is a woman that's riding one of these horses in the backyard, which is this game is still strange, and I do have a feeling there's going to be an awful lot of censoring that I have to do, but it is also at the very least less weird than if it was like a little girl, I guess, you know? Like, this is a strange situation. Are you new here? I've never seen you before. Yes, I am new here. I don't like the way that she's not bobbing. She's just existing. I know what you're thinking. Do you? I know these aren't real horses. But you know, the way they used to live, a lot of people find that unacceptable. I don't care personally, but usually people exhibiting immoral behavior also have dangerous ideas. What are they talking about? Like my dad always says, each of us is a cog in the machine. We all must do our duty so society can function properly. So dangerous ideas are a concern for everyone because if the machine jams, everything falls apart, and we can't allow that to happen. The farmer, he does what he does, and my father, well, my father makes sure that his business opportunities keep growing. It's simple. In this world, on this farm, everyone who lives their life recklessly and indulgently ends up exactly where they deserve. Do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna lie. I'm gonna say, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. You got me. I understand. You're a smart guy. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for the ride. I hope you get to live your entire life as a human being. Good luck. Why should I have to do it like that, man? Okay, time to get up and enjoy the spoils of the day. We have not slept once on feeding the dog, even though I'm quite concerned about the dog, if I'm honest with you. Put your food down. Anybody in the bathroom? Nobody in the bathroom today. What's on the list for today? Feed the dog, chop wood today. Grandma has to start ploughing the field. Take the plough and the whip from the tool shed and go to the field. The horse is already there. Equip him with the plough and tap him to start. Me like you. Is that so? So, yeah, we just got to chop some wood. I believe there's a stump with some... I believe there's a stump with an axe on it. Yeah. So pick up the axe. Choppy. Choppy. I don't think we have to do anything further than that, so that's fine. Now, I'm about to look at the horses, so you may end up cutting to something else here. The horses were shagging like crazy, just so we're clear. So I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and not look at them for the time being. Then we need a whip, wherever that is. Oh, there we go. Riding whip. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put that on you. And there we go. We're plowing the fields. Hello again. We're back. Today marks the end of your first week. Wow, you're already halfway done. We should celebrate. Let's drink. Come on. Sure. Could probably use a drink after that week. Let's have a toast. Here's to a new work week. May it be a little quieter than the last one. Sharp. Wonderful. Bravo. Another. Uh-oh. Sharp. Is he gonna, are we going for another? You know, I've been thinking lately, I'm getting old and I'm starting to wonder what's gonna happen to my farm when I'm gone. I don't have anyone to leave my horses to. No one to take care of them. I'm not saying anything. I don't want it. Come on. Don't listen to an old man rambling. I think I'll stay here and have a couple more drinks. You go get some rest. It is not the next day, which means it is still nighttime. I'm just gonna double check the house here. It's locked. Right. Okay. Bianca. Primo. Right. Right. I'd like to put this back where I found it, if that's possible. Frankly, this does feel like it's absolutely none of my business. Hold on, let me get through this. Mama, Papa. A confusing state of affairs, to be sure. I mean, I guess we just go outside and follow him there, right? He's just rubbing his belly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut that part out. Nothing crazy. Just my guy was cranking his hog, man. You know? What a terrible headache. I must have drank too much last night. Can't even remember when I went to sleep. Come on, go do your chores and let me rest. He was cranking that shit crazy style. Like, there was not good things happening last night. There is no daily tasks. I got nothing to do, brother. You're the one. You got to tell me what to do. I've never been able to open this up before. As if we didn't have enough problems already. All right, I need to call the vet. So, yeah, we got another dead horse on our hands here, I guess. What is this guy thinking? What is he saying? Oh, it's not dead. It's just sick. Okay. What happened to our poor creature? That man is up to no good again, isn't he? I need you to go get something so we can move her to the tool shed, please. I can grab a wheelbarrow. And hopefully that's enough. Evo. Where am I going? Oh, the tool shed. Right, gotcha. Help me put her on the table. You're going to maybe do something I don't want to do, aren't you? Would you mind giving us a little privacy while I conduct her checkup? I can see you're worried about her, but don't be afraid, she's in good hands. Trust me, modern medicine can work wonders. I brought something the farmer asked for. Would you kindly bring it to him for me? Thank you. Cryo-preserved genetic material for veterinary use only. Alrighty. Finally. Come on, put it in the fridge. Boom. Everything's going with the doctor. I got a feeling that something bad's going to happen when I go and check out what's going on with the doctor, if you don't mind me saying. He is just standing there. I'm sorry, she's dead. Okay, let's have her breakfast. These are very clearly penis biscuits, but you know what? I'm in the tool shed. Hello, mate. Don't know why I actually thought that was a dog initially. I'm stupid. They know fornicating is forbidden. They know good horses don't do that. But no, if they do it anyway, they keep making fun of me. They like humiliating me, disobeying me. Uh-oh. I've had enough. This horse won't fornicate anyone again. Come on, hold his legs open. Not happy with this. Do it now. Zap. Oh my god. Wonderful, wonderful, Nancy. Now, how good are you with embroidery? Yeah, I'm definitely cutting that part out. That was like a gaping hole that I had to staple up. That was not good. That was not ideal. Well, we'll get to mopping. That ought to do the trick. Aye, Linda. You different. You nice. I like you. I want to give gift to you. Feel good with mouth. You want? No, I do not. Absolutely not. Dog sleeping but might wake up. Tomorrow behind graveyard. More privacy. Wait for you there. I don't want any of this, brother. I'm a little... This is like that one co-worker at the office lunch. How they eat. Tell me, is there a girl you like? I liked a girl once. She wasn't very, how should I put this, nice to me, but I loved her anyway. That's Bianca, I think he's talking about. In the end, she chose the path of sin. Remember that, Ansi. People will always disappoint you. But you're a good young man. You'd never disappoint me. I'm sure of it. Okay. What are we eating? That's what I gotta know. No feeding the dog today. What have we got on the task list? The task list? Task list. So you want... oh wait, hold on. What's going on here? Oh dear, that little eunuch out there isn't working. Go to the field and make sure he gets back to work. So... I just need to... I can't even remember where the horse wants to meet me. Is it behind the graveyard? That brick looks extremely out of place, by the way. There's definitely something there. I don't remember where the horse wanted to meet, to be honest with you. But that being said, you know what? We'll tend to the pressing issues initially, I suppose. You are kidding me, man. I have been slowed to an absolute crawl walking across this. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I don't really know how to make sure this guy gets back to work, man. With the dogs over there. I'm gonna take the carry, man. What does that meter mean? Okay, I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm gonna try. I have no idea what that thing on the left is. It's like a grappling hook. I'm gonna take the carrots again. It's not an act of defiance, don't get it twisted, alright? But, you know, it's a little bit of bravery, okay? Go on. Come on, you got 4 carrots now. Think about what you could do with that. I don't think it's going to change his mind, if I can be honest with you. I'd really love it if you would eat that, though. I don't think there's another option. What the hell is that? Is it just a bat? Tell me I don't have to, man. Aye. Okay, well, you know what? I didn't kill him, and you know what? You can keep the carrots, buddy. That's fine by me. I'm pretty chill in that regard. Come. Now we can start our real work. I'll be away for an hour or two. I left your chores on the task board. Okay. Chop wood, water the plants, feed the horses. No sweat. Gotcha. I think we can meet behind the cemetery as well, the other horse. I want them to be free here, but I don't want to have a relationship like this with the horse. You help us, I show you my friend. Yeah, I figured as much. Linda says you can help us. I want free the others. We have planned, but we need your help. We must be free. You'll help us? Sure. Yeah. I'm down. You do two things. Find something sharp, follow the wall, make hole in metal fence. Put this in dog food, sleeping pill, it'll work. Come back when job is done. Okay, there we go. We made a hole in the fence. Now we don't have the wire cutters anymore. I think we can make the dog food. And we need to finish our task for the day as well, actually. What else we got to do? Water the plants and feed the horses. Okay. So let's do all that. Oh wait, we're going to have to go talk to the horse at the back as well and let them know that the job is done. Thank you. Now we wait for sleeping pill. Tonight we escape. Finally, freedom. I not forget you. I knew you different. Thank you and goodbye. I have a feeling he's going to be absolutely furious with us. Wait, what? Why is nobody gone? Why is everybody still here? Oh, oh no. We failed, forgive me. They tried to take all my horses, Fiero and this filthy slut. They killed Fido. They poisoned him, they did. There's no more room in the graveyard to bury him. Anselmo, hand me the saw. Step outside for a moment. Yeah, you got it, buddy. I don't want anything to do with this. Oh, they actually got rid of Fido. Okay. Throw these sacks in the dumpster by the car. You got it, boss. I saw someone mention that this is kind of like an art house, like, weirdo version of, like, Ram Ranch. And I'm, like, almost, like, not opposed to that prospect of, like, what it is. Because, like, I mean... yeah, for YouTube, it's, like, a bit much. I'm going to have to do quite a bit of censoring and cutting and making things, like, age-appropriate, I suppose, so that, like, it's watchable. But, like, beyond that, like, I do not realistically think that it's actually anything crazy to write home about, you know? It's pretty, like, tame as it goes. There's, like, some stuff that's definitely, like, triggering, but, like, I don't think it's mental. Come on, eat your dinner. Nothing goes to waste here. You know, I just can't figure out how they managed to make a hole in the fence and poison Fido. It's very, very strange, eh? You could say that, couldn't you? It's still nighttime. What is going on here, lads? Alrighty. We're almost done with our work placement. Only a couple more days and then we can go home, hopefully. We've got, like, crosses on the biscuits now. Bit strange. Good morning, Ansi. Is it strange, though, actually? The biscuits tell us something about what's going to happen. This is Father Antonio. He's been a friend of mine for a long, long time. A pleasure to meet you, my son. I've heard such good things about you. He's a very obedient and helpful young man, father. I see. Tell me, my son, do you believe in God? Sure. Wonderful. I can tell you're a good child of God. I'll say whatever you want me to say, man. I'll tell you whatever you want to hear. I'm here because our good farmer told me about some animals with very rebellious, wicked souls. Very rebellious. Very, very rebellious. They require my blessing and a re-education to bring them back into the path of the light. The path of light. Such wicked souls are harbingers of doubt, but what we need is certainty. Certainty. An uncertain mind, a mind that questions, allows the devil to creep into your thoughts. Be wary of doubt. Trust only faith. Amen. Anyway, we'll be taking that white mare. What's her name? Snowflake. I named her Snowflake. Perfect. We'll be bringing Snowflake to do penance. Now take this case of wine and accompany us. Sure. Follow us. Alright. I've just vented a special new red, by the way. I'll have some shipped to you. You're too kind, father. I can't wait to taste it. Soon, my son. Very soon. They want to bring me that room again. My mind resisting is so hard. Please not abandon me. Alright, you can leave the crate to me. Return to your duties. This is a new day, though. This isn't even nighttime where he's drunk. He's just... What is going on, man? Where? So he's also part of this horse cult then, I guess. Oh dear, I didn't even realize what was going on in the background there. Some not good things. Oh. Good morning, Anselmo. Wake up, I need your help. We're back on the long walk of waiting to see what happens, I suppose. You've proven yourself to be a hard worker, always so dependable, and now you can help me with something very, very important. The other day I found this pair of blasphemous little shits desecrating my woods with their impure acts. Bad, bad horses. And since we've had 2 horses dead in the past week, I thought we'd replace them with new ones. These 2 have already been tamed, but to make them into good, good horses, there's still a few things we need to do. I want you to show them how to make good, good horses. I want to show you how to make them good, good horses. Take the things you find in the closet and put them on. Then put the metal collars on the workbench onto the horses. Right. Okay. So we'll put on these. Pick up some collars. Good enough? I'll open that medical box on the workbench. Take out a red vial, a white... A red vial, a white vial, and a yellow vial. Pour all of them into the shaker there. Horse sperm. Horse urine. Horse blood. Interesting. Now let's give them their little shot. I don't like it. Do you really want to play this game? Just do it. Wonderful, wonderful. Now we have 2 good horses. Come on, let's try them out. Oh, Jesus, here we go again. For a little race. Oh, wait. Ah! What could you mean by that? Take this iron bar and heat it over the brazier. The brazier. Go ahead and brand them. Okay. You've really earned my trust. In the future, if you ever want a good horse, the cabin will always be at your disposal. But remember, you'll have to catch a wild horse first. Take these horses to their new home. I'm gonna make his breakfast. Ay caramba, man. Save her, please. Beneath cabin. Brainwash. Go tonight or else too late. Find rifle. Sleep. Stop all this. Okay. We need to kick some ass here. Or something. Like beneath cabin. Right. Push. Okay. What is this? Boxcar. Cool. Thank you, my savior. Now we escape. Take dart gun. Am I having a dream? What is going on here? It's locked. Locked. Okay. I mean, we're getting caught somewhere down the line, aren't we? There's absolutely a 0% chance. We don't know the code, bro! This is very much about to be not our problem anymore, but I do think we should still do something to to save things here. Okay, there's a camera on the biscuit this time around. Good morning. I can't believe it's already your last day here, but I've been thinking for a while and I have a proposal for you. Let's talk about it over lunch. It's time to get to work. Go feed the horses. Alright, fine. Sure. One more time. Can we give him a bottle of wine? Celebrate your last day? Alright, just a little bit. Glug, glug, glug. More wine? Don't want to overdo it. What the heck? It's your last day. Glug, glug, glug. Maybe another third, final bottle of wine? In a little house down there in the Blackwood, a farmer named Piero stood. And like in a fable, his mare slept in the stable while he was most happy drinking all his tea. But horse called Fiero, he climbed the wall from zero, managing to steal away his mare, oh dear. But a hound of tail within his brain and nail he swiftly brought back to Piero, his mare, oh dear. Now, like in a fable, his mare sleeps in the stable, and the farmer Piero happily drinks his tea. I think I drank a little too much. I'm gonna go lie down on the bed. Got a feeling that's probably something that sounds a lot better in Italian, but you know. It's like I'm not even here. Ready? We're almost 100% definitely gonna get caught here. There's like no doubt in my mind that we get caught. That we don't get caught, sorry, I should say. We just need to... Oh! There are only a few simple rules in this house. 1, obey your father. 2, respect the law of God. 3, do not commit impure acts. Whoa. Speak only when spoken to. Okay, so the puzzle is basically parts of the video correspond to these things here, and then when they show up in the video, where they are is yeah, I don't know. Anyway, listen, my brain isn't nearly big enough for it. But that being said, we're gonna blast ahead. Actually, know the code. We're gonna head. We're gonna try and free Linda, and close out this experience, because to be honest with you, it's like pretty tame. It's infinitely tamer than I thought it had I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I was expecting. I think there's definitely it's uncomfortable and it's unsettling in a lot of ways. So let's go 8692, bosh. But it's not inherently in the ways that you would think. It's more so uncomfortable in that it just like lingers on frames for very long periods of time, and you're just kind of sat there like, I am your master. You are my horse. Good horses obey. Filth will be purged. Horses don't talk. Good horses are safe. Follow the rules. Respect your master. Respect God. I am your master. You are my horse. Good horses obey. Filth will be purged. Good horses are safe. Wait, let's unplug this. Follow the rules. Respect your master. Gotta go ahead and take this as well. We don't have any darts, though. A single dart. Got a key. Got plenty of film and stuff here. I mean, we should check in with Linda here. Yeah, she's gone for the time being. We need... Wait, hold on. No trying darts here. Okay, let's go. Aha. Some scissors. This is a gigantic projector. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. Cut the tape. Okay, let's head back down. Horses don't talk. Uh-oh. What have you done? I thought I could trust you. This is my farm. I won't let you destroy it. Thump. We don't have a fucking... We don't have a tractor! Oh. What a disappointment, Nancy. I trusted you. I thought you understood me. I thought we were similar. I thought you would be my worthy successor. I had such big plans for you. I was going to propose that you take over the farm when I'm gone. Tell me, do you know how it feels to be betrayed like this? No, you don't. But those who have betrayed me in the past have always paid the price. I need that horse to jump to action like immediately if we're going to have any hopes here. Tell me, do you know who was always faithful to me like little dog Fido? Maybe you should learn to be as loyal as he was, eh? Maybe you should be more, how to say, like him. Don't be scared, Ansi. It'll only take a second. Slam. Prepare syringe. Aye, aye, aye. We're gonna turn him into a horse? Every single time I pick up an item, man, it does like a 360. I can't take it seriously. Do to him what he did to us. What? Have mercy, I'll do whatever you want. I'll give you my farm, and you can use it however you like. You're such a good boy. Don't sell your hands like this. Don't make me into one of them. Don't give me that shot. Please, Nancy, I beg you. Can't you forgive me? Tell me. Sorry, boss. Let's do it together. I feel. You're gonna give him a Viking's funeral. This lad. Come with us. Let's leave this place. Put the mask on. I don't really want to put the mask on. I'm not a horse, man. You are one of us now. I don't think that's true. To be honest, like, yeah, we're all the same in the fact that we're like human beings, man. But like, And that's horses, I guess. Closing thoughts, I honestly don't think it's worth the controversy that surrounds it, to be honest with you. It's pretty, like, tame as far as a lot of things go. There's obviously, like, some very, very heavy themes in the game, but, like, at the same time, like, I mean, it's a lot of it is, like, not shown in any way. It's an uncomfortable game, like, do not get me wrong. There's uncomfortable moments of, like, holding the camera on somebody for so long. There's no jump scares, there's no nothing like that at all. But is it worth all this hubbub about? It's hard. I really don't think so. Obviously, like, I'm glad that the changes that were made to it to make it be on any store were made, because, like, I think it'd just be, like, horrendous if it wasn't the case. But yeah, there's gonna have to be a lot of censoring done on when I edit this as well to try and get it up on YouTube. But it's such a it's such a strange thing of a game being amplified 100,000 times more than it ever would have been, and people are just morbidly curious about it because they don't know, like, nearly enough. They want to know what the big deal is. So that was horses. Thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. You can take any chapter as well. I don't really know what to say. It's kind of like that game Hatred. It was a game that wasn't really much of anything, but because there was a big outcry about it, it probably sold a lot more than it ever was going to, and it was just a bit edgy. This one, it's very artsy in that there's lots and lots of more horrible stuff in media that is not represented in this game. It's creepy, sure, but I don't know. It's an interesting one. Thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of video, you like this style of video. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all next time though. Have a great one. Take care. Bye.